Hello and welcome to Aviation this week on Channels Television. I'm Bukola Joe Oketumbi, and this edition is reaching you from the departure hall of the Muritala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. On the program, we're talking the ease of doing business as it affects the exit and entry of people in Nigeria, and of course, the infrastructure changes taking place at the country's premier terminal in line with the federal government's executive order. These orders were recently announced by the acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, and our background report is up next.
The departure hall of the International Airport in Lagos at a peak period. This is the check-in area, and people on this queue are mostly those on their way to Saudi Arabia for what is described as the Lesser Hajj. One distinct feature for any familiar international passengers are the tables for manual search of luggages. But now, in the spirit of the executive order aimed at reducing passenger processing time, the table is gone. In its place are one harmonized screening machine at the airport departure hall and more monitors for agencies concerned. On this particular visit, a demonstration exercise is being carried out with this astrophysics scanner with deep penetration for narcotics search. But what exactly is at the root of the infrastructural change? It's the federal government's executive order on the ease of doing business in Nigeria, issued recently by the acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, on May the 18th. It's expected to streamline the activities of various aviation agencies and airline officials at the airport. Part of the reforms include those centered around the entry and exit of people, including a shorter visa processing timeline and improved traveler experience. Consolidation of arrival departure forms. Infrastructural improvements at select international airports including Lagos and Abuja Airport, and repairs of escalators, carousels, toilets and painting. Eliminate manual baggage searches. Deploy baggage scanners at the airports to eliminate intrusive and time-consuming manual searches. While the reforms are being implemented, some passengers speak on their impression.
It's a welcome development, because even people normally don't really like it because it's an intrusion into privacy. But because it was there, people just want to be law-abiding. But now it even shows that we can go technological, because scanning the bags, and if there's anything at that point you can check, but if nothing, let people go. So it shows two things: we are advancing technologically and it's protecting people's privacy.
I won't say it's not bad, because before it's bad, it's worse than this, but now at least they are improving. So they should have to keep more efforts.
Another passenger whose experience in the aviation sector also sounds a note of caution.
I would say that occasionally there should still be eyes on, so that some of us will not have any criminal or any kind of what we call prohibited goods that will become a kind of that will destroy the image of Nigeria when passengers travel and get to their point of arrival. But this is a good exercise for now, and we also need to look at how we monitor, assess its effectiveness, also make kind of evaluation, so that at the end of the day we will be able to have a fail-proof system that will assist passengers to travel without much hindrance.
The note of caution isn't coming from this angle alone. Some of the foreign airlines, while obeying the orders, are carrying out further checks in line with security requirements of their home country. Delta Airline insists on having the security personnel at their counter supervise another round of luggage screening. According to the airline, Delta is subject to U.S. government and Nigerian government security regulations. The safety and security of Delta's customers and crew is the airline's #1 priority. There are suggestions that the new executive order at the airports may have to be fine-tuned and aligned with the United States of America's Transportation Security Administration policy, which stipulates that at least 25% of passengers' check-in luggage traveling to the U.S. must be screened manually. As part of the reforms, a visa arrival section has already been designated at the airport before now.